Meanwhile, there is a fresh call for a review of the Oil Deregulation Law. Proponents claim such law has failed to control the price of petroleum products. Freddie Abando reports.
The most pressing issues being pushed in Congress are the review of the Oil Deregulation and the APIRA laws. The Oil Deregulation signed into law by President Fidel Ramos did away with the Price Stabilization Fund, which was used as a buffer fund to cushion the impact of oil prices from the 70s to the mid-90s. With deregulation, market forces dictated local oil prices. The Makabayan Coalition in the House called for the law's repeal given its failure to control oil prices despite the entry of new players to contend with the big three oil companies dubbed as a cartel. Oil prices are dictated by the world market. Because of volatility, domestic oil prices has taken a roller coaster ride in the country. Avocado Party List Son Jonathan De La Cruz called on Energy Secretary Jericho Petilla to call for a review of the Oil Deregulation Law. Petilla said yes.
I think it's actually good to have a review, okay, not only because we want to see whether the scheme that we have, which is market-driven, actually works. Some people are actually asking for this, but this will also, a review will also probably either it will lead us to regulation or it will actually placate the fact that the best option that we have is really deregulation. So either way, it can actually go either way. A review would probably quiet some of the sectors as far as I'm concerned. But my only concern here is if we go back to regulated, and there is subsidy, because in regulated to some extent, there is a tendency to have a subsidy.
Secretary Petilla also agreed to review the APIRA law signed in 2001. The law led to the Navicor's privatization by selling its power generation assets to the private sector, so with the National Transmission Company. Power generation and distribution is now controlled by the private sector. Its impact, cheaper power rates. Unfortunately, consumers are at the mercy of more expensive rates.
It is a review. I think it's the right time to review it. And my take on this is anything that cannot be improved is obsolete. So I would like to believe that there's something that we can improve on the APIRA, an amendment probably in place, but a review is actually good in the sense that we can actually see if it's actually working along with the science that we have right now. So I am with you on a possible review on APIRA.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.